Clip. This is the overnight oats I made last night. Like people abroad actually order this. Suddenly realized. Roommate's script is so extra. The ranunculus I bought is blooming amazingly well. I let it soak up the sun all morning. Soft-boiled eggs are so delicious. At noon, just finished swimming. I swam 1,500 meters today. It's sunny today. Didn't feel cold even wearing a sweatshirt outside. Can't believe how blue the sky is. Is this really still Suzhou? Is this shepherd's purse? Grass. Isn't this shepherd's purse? There's no season over there. I bought veggies for over 200, but won't pay 1.5 for a bag. Got a ton of veggies today. Check out what I bought. I don't feel pretty anymore. Bought a box of super expensive salmon. This box is 139. It's just a little over 100 grams. My sister sponsored me. She said it's spring, you should eat well. And for a comparison, I got this one that's just 20-something per box. That's the one I usually eat a lot. Let me see what the difference is between these two. Bought pork belly to cook with. Bamboo shoots. Also got asparagus for spring vegetables. And picked up this spicy crispy dish. Finally, Mailing greens with dried tofu. Oh, also got this salad dressing that looks tasty. It's Guizhou's red sour soup flavor. Gonna eat these dishes tonight. Super tender. Just fried up a whole skewer. Let me try the two kinds of salmon. They're a different color. But they both come with the same sauce. What mountain and water nonsense. Isn't this wasabi? Smells amazing. So tasty. Got myself a bowl of rice. Still got some left. Just bought this beer especially. I realized I didn't have cold beer in the fridge. Spring calls for Hoegaarden. First sip goes to the pricey salmon, of course. Everything's strong and healthy. I bet you'll give birth to a healthy child for the emperor. Hope so. Thanks for your good wishes. Haiyan is the senior dad. So yummy. Let me try another piece. This one's clearly much looser. Made by Pishunzai. Xingxingzhai pastries aren't even made up front. The difference is pretty obvious. This one tastes kind of fluffy. That one's firmer in texture. It's just soft. But it doesn't have that springy, chewy feel. This one has a nice bite. All you need is your dad. Seriously. This rice tastes amazing. Next time, I'll just make veggie rice. Just mix it up like this. Has the emperor eaten yet? Yes, sir. Wrapping up. Having a cup of hot milk. About to wash up. So smooth, so good. How do you start? How do you cut it? Isn't it way too long? Regretted it. Can't believe I started another episode. Eating spring into my mouth is tough work. Big Bao got back from swimming today. Brought a lunchbox. That's my dinner. Yumi says wake up quickly. Mmm, so tasty. If I die, make sure my sister burns my iPad for me, so I can still watch Empresses in the Palace. Taking the place of real emotions. Don't record over there. Did you see that? Is the little one okay with spicy at 46? You can add seasonings to the noodles. Which one gets the money? Old guy. Do it like this. Shouldn't it be tens of thousands? Shouldn't we eat hairy crabs? I just do hairy crabs. Our family of 2 should get 2 pots. Really tasty. Got a box of lemongrass toast. My sister bought this for me. I ordered lemongrass toast online once before. I thought it tasted pretty good. Then my sister saw it on Kuala Li Tuan. She brought one for me. First time I tried lemongrass toast. I toasted it. It smelled incredible. It was super chewy too. I just tore it by hand and finished it. Today I want to really enjoy it. Accidentally burnt it. Too focused on washing dishes. Didn't smell it. Spring is here, time for bellflowers. Bought 3 bundles. 3 bundles only cost 19.9. And it came with free shipping. Wow, do they even make money? It's all in the trash now, rehydrating. Hey everyone, just got home. I'm opening this new lampshade I bought. Turns out it needs Fora too. You have to hook it up like this. Only then can you hang it on the ceiling. My current place just has bare light bulbs. One of them is even broken. That's why I bought lampshades. And a new lamp. Planning to swap it out. But realized I'll have to go again tomorrow. If you buy on Taobao, you have to pay 10 for shipping. I don't want to. Might as well take the subway myself. Tomorrow after buying. Can get a free coffee there too. Also bought this today. Looks so nice. Really like these wooden long-handled spoons. There's a fork here too. Good for stir-frying. Very cute. Just stir like this. And got 2 more. The cups I really wanted over Spring Festival. Actually wanted the whole set, but then decided not to. Got plenty of tableware already. These are 2 goldfish cups. Feels so Y2K. Makes me feel like a kid again. Those glass cups had the double happiness symbol. This one has goldfish. I think, yeah, it looks great. Also picked up 2 boxes of napkins. This box was on sale. Got my running gear from Decathlon. Been running lately. Ran my first 5,000 2 days ago. Then ran another 5,000. Bought running ankle socks. These are supposed to be better for running. And these ones, they're really pro. Thinking, maybe I'll wear them for my Sunday 8K run. Also bought this basic sports tee. It's only $39, I could have skipped it. But none of my cotton tees are this light. Wanted something lighter. So I got one. That's pretty much it. Taking out my notebook. Jotting down the book I read today. This notebook's just for keeping track of shows, dramas, books, podcasts I've watched or listened to. Been listening to conversations from Rock Flowers. This episode from Lee Rui. And this Sisyphus HD edition. Their latest episode is called Power. Oh no, it's the Epstein case from 20 years ago. Basically, it's about power and the elite. Recently, I've been reading news about Professor Zhang Zufeng passing away. Got me thinking about life. I felt pretty emotional when he died. Because I saw the news around 10 p.m. the night before. Then, at 8 a.m. the next morning, there was a long article posted on WeChat. I started wondering this kind of long piece. Who was burning the midnight oil to write it? We feel bad about his sudden death from overwork. But then we keep repeating the same tragedy. But really, nobody wants this. We're just forced into it. In this system, people who just want to survive don't have much choice either. Some people say don't work out. Running is actually pretty dangerous. But if you dig deeper, there are other reasons for this. The real meaning behind this logic is that I can't say no to working overtime, but I can say no to exercise. At least this way, I protect myself differently. It's a way to prove I'm awake, that I'm safe. But honestly, there aren't many things you can control in life. So, sigh, thinking about it is kind of sad. After reading that WeChat article, I really felt down. I chatted with AI for a long time. And what it concluded for me was, our collective struggle against overwork has become just content, not a real way of life. I thought that was spot on. So I wrote it down in my notebook. There's also a podcast I really like. It's called Talking in Good State. In one episode, they talked with Kuja Rui, who just couldn't wait, wanted to meet themselves out on the running track. After I finished that episode, it felt just like watching Run with the Wind. Makes me want to lace up and go for a run. Let me jot down some thoughts on the marble game I watched today. The name is so long. Let's just call it Shea. I think Shea. Her style is really like in the book Winter of Trees and Grass. It's got that same vibe. Really good at describing atmosphere. A lot of the language choices in it aren't really for the main character, not for the plot either, just to create a certain mood. Makes you wonder, what is she writing about? But this book, as the Irish Times wrote at the end, looks at the struggle of multiple identities and the lifelong loss caused by exile. Thinking about her writing reminds me of Wan Shu from the show Hidden. Queeping doesn't really get it, but Queeping can feel the sadness. It's that kind of feeling. There are some really well-written lines in this book. Depending on the country you live in. And this line, all my cells will be renewed by the nourishment of new food. When that happens, I'm ready. For people like me who left our hometowns, this really resonates. When I was little, I loved spicy food. But after growing up, I've lived in Suzhou for years now. My spice tolerance gets weaker each year. Now I can't really handle spicy stuff. Even traveling to other cities, eating greasy, salty foods, my body sometimes has inflammation reactions. Feels like, my whole body's cells are being refreshed by food. I also really love this word the book uses for the grandma's skin, describing it as wrinkled and soft as muslin. Back when I went to the bathhouse with my grandma, helping her scrub her back, I felt her soft skin. I really couldn't describe that feeling. When I read wrinkled muslin, instantly thought, wow, it's such a perfect description. The way this word is used.
Daddy.
My action camera got water damage, so I took it in for repair. Turns out the main unit was fried, and the battery died too. So they gave me a new one. Mine is still thin. I wanted to pay extra and get the Action 6, but they said no. Next time I'll use my waterproof case. It's not like I didn't buy one. I have a waterproof case, just lazy. Wore my new shirt today, and new pants, and new socks. Feels like wearing a short-sleeved shirt makes me look super skinny. But actually, I'm still 130 pounds. Since I went to Vietnam and gained weight over the holiday, I've never slimmed down. Last year, pretty much never hit 130. Stayed around 125. Only went up during the new year and couldn't drop back down. I really love the Action series. Skipped a few generations. Never bought the second version. Bought all the others. Now they have the 6th model. I haven't bought it mostly because I already have a lot of cameras. And I don't really need another one. All set up. Right now I'm listening to Yang Li talk. This episode with Luo Yonghao. Getting ready to head out and exercise. He definitely understands what's happening. This time, I didn't mention the rhythm. Our group is always so active. Teacher 50. That's not my reason. It's also your favorite color. We tried the second color. Honestly, my hee-hee is getting bigger. Changed out all the water from my bellflowers this morning and trimmed their stems. Got a lamp at IKEA a couple days ago. Finally had someone come and install it yesterday. The place I'm living in finally doesn't just have bare bulbs anymore. Perfect weather today. Vacuumed the floor first thing, then washed some clothes. Honestly, this past week, I've been a bit lost in my own head. Picked up my camera a few times, but always put it back down. Last week I even got a haircut. My hair is really short now. It doesn't really flatter my face, but it's so easy to wash. Planning to cook rice today. Gonna try the viral exploding egg recipe online. My current rental. This is my 2nd year here. I used to think about at home, putting lampshades on all the bare bulbs, or switching to nice pendant lights or ceiling lights. But I always thought, hey, why bother decorating a rental so much? But lately my mood really changed. When picking out furniture for my family, I realized renovations cost a lot. Even if you own the place, you'll have to spend a lot more on renovations later. With renting, you don't have to pay property fees. And aside from some soft furnishings, you really don't need to spend much else. I just want to do what I can. Make myself feel better, and make the place look nicer. It's really not a super fancy lifestyle. So recently, I changed the lights. And I bought a new storage shelf. It might arrive today. Once the new shelf comes, I'm going to swap out my current one. It's way too crowded. It's always a hassle to grab things. The new shelf is a bit more lightweight. Even if I move at a discount, I can still take it with me. It's fine. Oh, and I said I wasn't going to buy a rice cooker, just cook rice with the cast iron pot. But scrubbing that pot was honestly too much. It really drove me crazy. So I ended up getting a rice cooker. It's super small, just enough for me. And honestly, I thought, wow, why bother making myself suffer? Rice from the cast iron pot is great, but the rice cooker makes tasty rice too. Once the weather improves, my whole mood gets better. I really get seasonal depression. So I've wanted to leave Suzhou lots of times. Because Suzhou honestly has way too many gloomy days. But there are so many reasons why. I can't truly make up my mind to move somewhere else. So I just bounce back and forth between these moods. People, but a lot of times I still think Suzhou really is a lovely city overall. It's almost a year overdue. Oh my god, that's way too late. Just cook it well. Just 1 spoon of dark soy sauce. It's for color, really. The ketchup I bought forever ago. This seasoning's from when I stewed beef. It's pretty rich. Let's just squeeze it all out. Otherwise, if I don't finish this bottle, what am I supposed to do? Is this too strong? That tomato flavor. Alright. Turned into tomato something. Shouldn't have put vinegar here. Let's skip the candy. Now add some water. Is this sauce getting a bit too thick? The original recipe called for a whole head of garlic. That would be way too much. I used less and sliced it up. Can't have no veggies, so added shredded lettuce. Okay. Next up, let's make some eggs. Gotta pick out the garlic before eating. As long as it's not sticking to the pan, that's good. There's actually too much. Should only eat half. Also pulled out the beef I bought yesterday. And this old spoon again. Don't laugh at me. It really works great. Even though I have lots of spoons now, every spoon is one of a kind. For example, I have a good friend who's not really special, but watched hundreds of old movies. We used the projector to study them together. He found it Sure enough, the ketchup flavor is way too strong. Before digging, check if anything's underground. And write down what you run into. Yeah, just lots of weird stuff. He's a truly genuine person. I'm a good person. My preferences are written all over my face. Whenever he opens the egg, it's amazing. See, he just cracks it right open. He's super interesting and very touching. I've run into him several times since. We even chatted together. And you see all kinds of weird people every day. It's really funny. He's been good to me since first grade. My notebook had both our names praised together. Feels like finding a classmate like you. Actually meeting a real friend. True friends. It's totally different from the beginning. You ask some people, how come you guys stay friends for life? I think you have to show your true self. Then people will actually like you as a person. So the first 7 kilometers ever. Done. The new shelf I just installed today. Grabbed a cup. Hello, it's my dinner. I put it in the oven before showering. I marinated some Orleans chicken legs earlier, plus some zucchini. And of course, our signature chili flakes. Ran 7 kilometers. Definitely deserve a treat. So of course, gotta have a drink. Today, while organizing cups, I swear, I will not buy another cup. Unless I lose one, then buy one. Or break one, then get a new one. Today I'm drinking fruit sour. Sea salt goes beer. It's fruity. Has a strong tropical fruit taste. Mango and coconut flavor. I finished watching it today. Return to the Wolf Pack. All done. I totally sobbed at the end. Spent the afternoon hugging my iPad. Cried so much watching it. Like a little kid, just bursting into tears right there. It was just so touching. Now, when I watch this movie, Son, remember? I watched reviews about the movie. It made me super emotional. So I decided to watch the whole thing myself. Heard about it right here. Damn. Guys, we have to take care of ourselves.